Hello, welcome everybody to Hanagumi Taisen Columns. Hello, I'm Kariohki, and we will be running the Cinderella mode on easy difficulty. If you haven't seen Columns before, it's a puzzle game where you stack blocks vertically, and there's 3 of them, and you switch them and stuff. And this is just that. It's a Sega puzzle series, and this is just that with a Sakura Wars skin on top of it. So playing on easy difficulty, I'm skipping all the scenes. We are good to go there. And I don't think any other donations have come in, so I do believe Maria won Best Girl contest. Alright, so I will give a countdown to when the timer starts. So it'll be when we select the character. And thank you for the donation for Maria. She is a very good girl. I actually have a figure of her in the background somewhere there. But yes, I will count you down to start the timer, and I start explaining columns. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so there are 5 stages to go through, and then 3 stages after that. The first 5 stages are always in a random order, depending on, you know, which girl is kind of there. So we're fighting against Koron first. I misdropped that. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do that. So very important, every time we clear, so this is a versus columns game, every time we clear we're gonna be getting some points in the middle there for our attack. And what that little graph that was there was, that was our, like, attack or defend sort of thing for our meter that we're building up. So once our meter gets built up, we get to choose between our level of attack or defense up to level 3. So we're going to be aiming for level 3 attacks. Now every single girl in the game has a different style of attacking. Maria here drops a decent amount of blocks, but she doesn't have a long timer on her blocks. And we'll be seeing what those what the garbage blocks look like here in a second. Alright, so you can see we got some garbage blocks now on the screen. They are sort of dice shaped, and they have a timer that counts down. And when they count down completely, they clear. So what Koron did there was she cleared because she had her, what do you call it, happen? She picked the thing that lets her heal instead of soaring into attack. And that's annoying. I figured she was gonna attack there. Okay. She's pretty close to dying. So Koron's thing is her, I might die here actually. Her dice take a long time to clear. Her dice take a long time to clear, is her kind of style of attacking. Okay, she overstacked herself, good. Very good. This is Sumire is up next we're gonna fight against. So my style of playing is I like to set up, you know, a decent sized, what do you call these things? Decent sized chain with the combo in the middle of it, so I'm gonna clear 5 here and then clear 3. If you didn't notice, you can clear on diagonals in columns, so I'm gonna be clearing these greens there on diagonal, which is adds a little bit of a layer to the strategy of this game. You gotta look in a whole new direction compared to a lot of puzzle games, where you're just clearing on either the horizontals or the verticals. So you can create some pretty nifty setups, if you know how diagonals work. I don't know how diagonals work, so... Now, I play a lot of puzzle games, and I'd say out of all of them, this is one of the more difficult ones for me. For one reason, like that, where the opponent just decides to, you know, put trash on my screen. But going through the whole diagonals thing is just a third dimension to wrap your head around when you're clearing stuff and making sure to have enough stuff cleared. She's gonna get a decent-sized chain, yes. Yep, she cleared all that, thanks. She's gonna go for the full clear. So what she did there was if you store your, if you store your level 3 attack and don't use it to attack or defend, you can just drop it as like a little flower gem thing, which will clear everything of the color it touches. So it's very annoying, but it's also, you know, a lifesaver if you get it. If you get it, it's a good thing, of course. And then, of course, at certain intervals, as you can see, my gems sped up just now. At certain intervals, your gems will start speeding up. Cool. That's what you want to see. Heck yeah! So, anime. Chat. What's your favorite anime? This is a very important question, and I will accept no wrong answers in this. King of the Hill. I very much enjoy King of the Hill. Cory in the House was a little bit past my anime watching time, so I haven't seen that one. But I appreciate if you're a Cory in the House fan, then you know, more power to you. But if you like, I think out of all the anime, if you like Caillou, why? I'm sorry, that's the objectively wrong answer to this question. That finale to King of the Hill, when, you know, spoilers, but it's pretty old now. When Bobby's cooking the steaks, man, that just made me cry. Heartwarming. By the way, that was Iris. She's my least favorite character, and that's why she wasn't available for the waifu bid war, because I don't like her. So, we defeated her one shot. Very good. Little Witch Academia is also good. That's on Netflix. I think I haven't seen it. Crest of the Stars, classic. For Japanese flavored animes, I do say Slayers is my favorite. With Full Metal Panic being second favorite. And those are both older series, with Book of Bantora is my third favorite, and that's relatively new. By relatively new, I mean it's from 2009. 2009 is still new to me. So Kana here is typically who I play the one-player run with, because her attack is pretty decent. But recently I've been not having good luck with her, so. The problem with Kana is her attacks are pretty good, but her defense is bad. So if you're playing as her and you end up in a bad situation, it gets really tough to get out of it. So she healed there, and she barely healed. And we're just gonna get stonks here and destroy her. So I think Sakura is the last one. If I remember who we've defeated already. Yeah, Sakura's last. So this is the last of the first 5 stages, and then we're on to the and then we're on to the final stages, which are always in a set order. So a little bit about the franchise, since I really haven't talked about Sakura Wars. Pretty long-lasting franchise in Japan, was very popular in the 90s, and games were on Saturn and Dreamcast. It was Sega's kind of big, dating sim series that they had. There's 6 games in the main series. I almost said 5, and that's wrong, because a 6th game was released after many, many years on PS4 a couple years ago. Except with that one, they made it into an action RPG, and a lot of people weren't happy with that, so it didn't sell as well, unfortunately. Translation's very good, though. I still need to finish it. I have quite enjoyed the Sakura Wars series, and of course there's anime, there's live content that they had. They actually had the voice actresses in stage plays with the guest characters. Very early example of that. Nice. I didn't see what she did there, but she obviously did not clear enough stuff. It's mixed. Some people say it's a little bit like too button mashy, and some people are just mad that it's straight up not a strategy RPG like the original games were, so... People will have their opinions. I quite enjoy the new Sakura Wars, Shin Sakura Taisen game, and I appreciate that Sega, took the chance on reviving the series. Even if it didn't do as well as they had hoped, I think. And the less we talk about Sakura Kakume, I think it was called, the better, because that's just a sad story. I'm sorry, but I completely forget what I was doing. I was setting up for something, and I'm just like... Nope, don't remember what I was working on. So we're just gonna clean up this mess that I made. And they're gonna attack me, okay? So, this is those 3 girls, and the thing about those 3 girls is their attacks are always gonna be 3 colors. Which means if you can survive until the dice are cleared, they'll just clear. And I'm gonna hold off and we'll do red. So instead of attacking there, I, bought some more time by clearing out my gems there with the flower thing. They're gonna attack again. Ah! They blocked my drop zone. Come on, those 3 girls, be nice. So you can actually see now what happens when you lose. So the plot, I forgot to explain the plot of the one-player mode here. You're putting on the stage play Cinderella, and now you're all fighting to see who takes the role of Cinderella. And by fighting, we mean you found these gems in the back closet and you're playing a puzzle game with them. That's basically the plot of this. So the people that lose get the lesser roles, starting off with like the lamppost as one of, like the first role's like the lamppost, and then it goes on to be like, you know, the sisters, the evil stepmother, all those sort of things. So right now, I think that was, this stage, I think it's the, like, henchman that you end up being if you lose at that point. I'm going a little slow for my liking. I kind of like to keep pace with them, or slightly ahead when it comes to their clearing and how fast the opponent is getting their bars filled up. I didn't want that there, thank you. And they are attacking, so I'll put that there. That fair, because it's clear of one turn. No offensive this time. Don't really have a good follow-up. Okay, that's fine. They were stacked up. Yay! Such nice anime point thing. I'll have to redeem that when I finish the run here. This anime, it's worth. And yeah, this game is pretty cheap still. It hasn't been one of the games that's suffered in the price increases of retro games, because you know it's all in Japanese. Franchise that most people in the West don't care about, unfortunately. You could call it a hidden gem. Ha ha. You see what I did there? Because you're dropping gems and stuff. Look at red. She's attacking. Okay, Ayame here, her gimmick is all of her attacks are gonna be in columns. Columns. So as long as you can survive them, they'll just clear. And you'll have no problem. That should actually get me to level 1 again, so I can just attack right away. And this should kill her. Yep. Yeah, Ayame, if she attacks you when you're low, you're pretty much gonna live through it. Because her dice only take like 4 or 5 turns to clear. So, and alright, the final stage. It is that old man, Yoneda, who was the head of the military group that, you know, what do you call it? Does the things with the, fighting, because not only are you a theater troupe in the whole plot of the game, not only are you part of a theater troupe, but you are also a military unit who fights demons. So Yoneda here is jealous of everybody who's, you know, being in the play and stuff, and he wants to be in the play too. So he's gonna fight us and be like, hey, I want to be in the play too. I want to play the role of the prince. And we're like, no. We told our commanding officer, Ogami, he was gonna be the prince. And he's not a dirty old man like you are, so. So he's probably gonna kill me here because he's being really annoying and I had a really bad starting, like, setup, so. We'll see. I am very high up, so we'll see how this ends up, actually. Lower my stat again. I hecked up at the start there. And he's gonna attack again, yep. So a lot of his things are in diagonals, which are really annoying, and they're all scattered colors. I should also just take the loss at this point. But hey, we're living. We're surviving. And time is going to be after I defeat him, so when the win screen comes up after beating him. Oh, you just ruined my idea that I had there. He's going to get his level 3 off now. And I have like nothing set up. This is not good value. Oh, here we go. I am actually going to hold that and clear off colors. This might kill him here. Yes, time! Alright. How bad was my time?
Looks like 2056.
Oh, actually that's good. Under my original estimate that I gave. So we can watch the ending here.
今回ばかりはなんだかとても緊張してしまって隊長からかわないでください本当に緊張しているんですからでもこんなに緊張しているのに胸は期待でいっぱいなんですもうすぐ開演ですね今日の舞台は私の一生の思い出です
So, very good anime. Basically just, you know, I think she was basically saying that, you know, I don't really think I'm cut out for the lead role, but, you know, if you think so, I'll do it with you, Ogami. So the credits roll and you can see who's playing each part. Like, who's the tree, and who's the horse, and who's the evil witch, and who's the king. Who plays the mom and the sisters. Because it's, you know, it's framed as a play, and then the actual like cast roll. So the this is the ending. I believe this is the ending theme to the first Sakura Wars game that plays in this. And then whatever girl you played as, you'll see her background images appearing on the side there. So yeah, if you like columns, if you like puzzle games, definitely pick this one up. It's pretty cheap, like $10-$20 maybe. If you know how to search on Japanese web stores. There's also a sequel to this on Dreamcast, Hanagumi Taisen Columns 2, and that is basically the same gameplay, a little bit more choices. They added a system where you can like adapt your attack or defense style, kind of, and there's also 2 more characters in that game because they based it off of Sakura Wars 2. Other than Cinderella mode in this game and Shonen Red mode in the sequel, which is the basic versus common, there's also a story mode in this game that lets you go through a scenario with the chosen girl, and you have to pick options, and the options you pick will kind of increase your attack power and make you do better, or it lowers your opponent's attack power. I forget how it goes, but yeah, very fun twist on the columns genre, and yeah, I stream this sometimes. I stream anime a lot. If you like anime rhythm games, anime puzzle games, anime in general, speedruns, stop by my channel, twitch.tv/kariohki. I don't stream too often, especially now because I'm moving, so a lot of my games are packed up in boxes. But when I move and set up everything, I'll be streaming more, just to, you know, maybe get back in the mood. So yeah, thank you all for watching and enjoying this marathon, and stay tuned. I hear there's more anime tonight, so definitely keep watching the marathon, and keep your eyes out, because I think we got some more anime on the schedule.
Yeah, thank you so much for the run. I did want to apologize real quick to the stream. Apparently our overlay was not updating the removal of the pronoun, so it had that on there for you from the last runner, so I think I fixed that.
Oh, no
yeah,
problem.
My dang, everyone. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get this set up for the next run, and stay tuned. 1 second.